Hi there, I am going to be solving today's New York Times crossword puzzle. So this is Tuesday, July 28th, 2020, and I'm going to speak my thoughts out loud as I solve this. If you want to follow along, you should see the clues toward the top of the screen in red. Okay, let's solve a Tuesday puzzle. Whoa, that is a lot of circles in this grid I'm noticing right away. Way more circles than I'm accustomed to, and they all intersect in some interesting fashion. I can't wait to figure out what's going on. Alright, triumph of diplomacy. Maybe a pact? Interesting clue. Fizzle, maybe like psh, it's like some kind of pft, maybe? Lunge toward. I'm not sure about the F's, so maybe let's go here. Raise the ante? No, raise the what? Muscle man, is that Mr. T? Good. Raise this something, and then what's this number on a business card? Probably telephone number. The tortoise and the hare is a fable. Okay, so maybe the F's are correct. What's this? Accounts of Paul Bunyan, tall tales. Okay, interesting. So I'm already noticing that fable and tall tales are both intersecting and both circled. And they mean similar things. Like, they're both names for types of stories. So maybe that's relevant somehow? I'm not really sure. Lunge toward. Fly at, maybe? So this looks like cyber something. Chat room pal. Chat room pal is a cyber friend or a cyber buddy? Cyber friend? Interesting. Okay, raise the alarm makes sense. Framework for vines is trellis. I like the word trellis. Part of MIT, that's Institute. Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Blank of the tongue leads to that of the heart. Falseness? What is this? I don't think I know this quote. OMG, I'm dying. That's probably lol. Auto pound for one. Auto pound. Oh, car lot. That was, for some reason I was thinking like auto, like automatic. Alright. The girl, that's gotta be Ariel from Little Mermaid. Rise. Walk is a pan, I guess. Wrist bones, carpi, like that? Carpi? Aryan. Okay, cool. Behind financially is in debt. Alright. I'm curious. I want to get more of these circled ones. So let's go up here. Blank and improved. That's new and improved. This is a pretty easy puzzle so far. Tenant is a, what? A lesser? Lesser? Like that? No, that's with an O, isn't it? Ariana Grande's Last Time. I'm not too familiar with Ariana Grande's song titles, unfortunately. Not do much of anything. Maybe Lay's. Let's see if this Z checks. Berry in a purple smoothie. That's gotta be this. And so I think I have some things wrong here. What do I do to fix this? I'm gonna remove lesser just because it also doesn't really work with this. Oh, let's see. That makes more sense. I'm actually happier with it now. Let's see. And then is this falsehood? Burger King offering Whopper. Interesting. Okay, so falsehood and Whopper are also synonyms. A Whopper is like slang for a lie. Very cool. Whopper is also a fun entry. Falsehood and Whopper. Great. Oh, but interesting. So I'm noticing... Whoa, cool. Okay, I think I'm getting what's going on. So fable is a type of story and tall tale is a type of story, but also a falsehood. Ah. And then a falsehood, a Whopper is a falsehood, and then this thing intersecting Whopper, this thing intersecting falsehood is also going to be a falsehood. I'm not sure if I made myself clear. But I think what it means is that two words, like notice fable and falsehood wouldn't make sense to intersect because they're not actually the same, but it's cool for tall tales to intersect both fable and falsehood because tall tales is both of those things. I'm not sure. There's probably a more concise way to say what's going on, but I get it, and I really think it's cool. Okay, Twosome on TMZ is item. Section of a bookstore, fiction. There it is. That is falsehood indeed. All right, very cool idea. Wow. And I like how it's just kind of snaking through the entire puzzle, affecting everything. Not do much of anything. That's loaf. Brendan Fraser film about a thawed. That is Encino Man. Okay, shorelines are what? What? One last time, it's gotta be. Sea coasts, maybe? On and on and on, no end. Sea coasts I'm liking more and more. Outs are ins, and then Kit Kat, and then ohms. That's got to be Loki, and then rich soils are loams. Great. It's the place to be. Is the in spot, maybe? Interesting entry. Let's go down here. Totally dominate, that's own, and then reactions to slugs or ows. At first I was thinking it should be ews. That's actually kind of devilish, because ews like slug the bugs, which are disgusting, so it should be ews, but it's more slugs like a punch, and then you say ow when somebody punches you. Nice. Alright, so-called twin killings in baseball. Maybe double plays? Organization staffed by sloths. DMV, that's hilarious. I've never seen Zootopia, but I can infer. Is it still called the DMV? It's called something else now. One who brushes off a plate. That's an so maybe it is still the DMV. That's a very funny fact about Zootopia. Alright, fabrication is, what? I feel like I should know this right away. Fabrication. I don't know. Bubblegum in 1906, for example. Invention. Cool. And then, so a whopper is an invention. Is that how it works? Because that one's confusing me a little. Oh, invention, like it's also a lie? Like an invention, a fiction? Oh, maybe they're all just lies. I made this too complicated. I'm so wrong. They're all just lies. A fable is also a lie, just like a fiction and a tall tale and a falsehood and a whopper and an invention. They're all lies, and this has got to be untruth. Wow. Apologies. I was just making something up that wasn't right. Okay, so it's all just a bunch of intersecting lies, and there has to be a revealer to explain why we're doing this. I got it. Should I say it? I think it's web of lies. Trying to make up for the fact that I was wrong earlier, but maybe I should just keep solving this puzzle and shut up. Some building beams or eye bars. Fish with long jaws. Is that a carp, maybe? I'm not sure. Source of beautiful plumes. Not sure. And the sea is a little strange there, so let's backtrack a little. Let's do these short ones. Some drug cases. ODs, perhaps? Liveliness is pep, maybe? Object of dirty looks. Not sure. Fast runner. It's got to be an emu. Is this smut then? Like you look at dirty things, and then this is Vim maybe? Okay. Woolworths once is a dime store. Cool. Good entry. Response to objection maybe. Overruled. Nice. Nice stack. Source, is that an egret? And then this is a, gars, it's plural. Fish is plural. Is that right? Liqueur flavor, yeah, that's right. Circle in the game, hangman, that's the head. Elizabethan era, good, thanks, I needed that. Okay, what's up here? Speedwagon, I think that's REO Speedwagon. Put away for safekeeping, stow. Certain female baby on a farm. A ewe. I thought a ewe was just a female. So is it like a ewe baby something? I don't know. What's this lie? Oh wow, here it is. It's spun by mendacious people. Web of lies. Very nice, very cool idea. I'll finish solving the puzzle and then talk about it. One with pointy shoes and ears. That's an elf. Writing that can get you in trouble is libel. Cool. There's our last lie. All right, let me see. Well, Rio Grande. Okay, things most interstates don't have is tolls. Edmonton, is that an oiler? And then celebrate wildly is revel, perhaps? Like something that really shouldn't have happened is preventable. Preventable, I think. And then clears one's mind with up is sobers up, and that's king in French. Great. Military installations, I suppose, are forts. Refine, that's smelt. I can never remember if that's smelled or smelt. Lamb? Is that what it is? Meh feeling is blah. Gal's guy is a fella, and Seth Rogen and smelt. Very nice. And that was our Tuesday puzzle. This one had a very cool theme, super original. I don't think I've seen a theme like this where it's kind of all the theme entries are snaking through the puzzle, you know, like a web. It looks like a spider web. I love visual elements in puzzles, and it's just a web made out of lies. What a clever idea! And it's hard to get visual elements in puzzles because there's kind of like you're stuck with a grid, and grids are not, you know, lots of pictures have curves and arcs in them, and it's hard to depict a curve in a puzzle. But this web actually works. It looks like a web, you know, not literally like a spider web, but there's certainly a web of words going on here through this puzzle, and they are all apt words for lie. And yeah, they're all legit. There's not a weak one among them. Yeah, I wish I hadn't had that wrong notion early on. I'm not really sure what happened there. I think I was just thinking that fable didn't really mean lie, but it does. I mean, any kind of story, you know, is really can be used as a metaphor for a lie. So very cool theme, very original, and fun to uncover. Much more interesting than we typically get on a Tuesday. And the rest of the puzzle is nice. Cyber Friend is an interesting entry. I like the word trellis. Encino Man and Seacoasts is a good stack, and we also had a nice stack down here, Overruled, above Dime Store. So those were all good things. You know, as far as a long entry, preventable is not the most exciting word for a bonus, but I sort of understand. The grid is very strained over here. Frankly, it's just surprising that Ross was able to fill this section cleanly at all, and it is clean. Ulam is also slightly awkward to my ear, but it's you know, it's fair. So I'd say the fill in this thing is solid, but where it really shines is in the theme, which is very inventive. As for clues, I liked learning this detail about Zootopia, that sloths run the DMV. I think that's very funny. I think I brushed over the clue for ump, but it's a pretty good misdirecting clue. I think if I hadn't already had the M and the P, this would have taken me a while to figure out what this meant. Also, the clue on ows was kind of notable, if only for the fact that I'm sure if people read this before getting the O, they might think that it was ews, and that's pretty devilish. I'm also noticing one other detail about the theme that I didn't mention is when you have so many words in the puzzle that mean the same thing, they're synonyms kind of for lie in this case, it's hard to come up with a variety of clues for them, but this constructor did a nice job of coming up with clues that were not related to the lie element. So fiction is a section in a bookstore that doesn't really have anything to do with lies. Fable, you know, the tortoise and the hare is a fable. Paul Bunyan, you know, these are stories. This falsehood was cleverly used inside of a quote, so it wasn't really directly referencing that it was a lie. Whopper as the Burger King invention. The only one that I think didn't really fit this, the only one that was actually clued as a lie, is untruth, because there's really no other way to clue that. But I think that was the only one, and I think that's important and made this theme stronger. So well done, Ross Trudeau. Very clever theme. It's one of those themes that makes me feel like I wish I had come up with it. So thank you for an entertaining solve. So I will be back here tomorrow. I make these every Monday through Thursday for the New York Times, so if you're interested, then clicking the red subscribe button is the best way to keep in touch. I also make other puzzle-related videos, so chess puzzles, logic puzzles, things like that. Thank you so much for watching.